You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature.
Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I wanted to just throw this out here as a bin day because, well, there's no bin because it's all over my studio and I need to kind of just decide what to do with it. I'm sort of in a quandary here. Now, these I have shown on video, I believe, but I brought them over here because these are all new. I found these, this at a thrift store. But here, let me do this. Let me show you the games. I'll come back and then we'll discuss Easter because I need some advice. All right, so the first game is Hats Off. It's fun to knock the hats off the clowns. Looks pretty simple as for ages 3 and up. And I would say it's just a basic game, but it's from Schylling. I paid $4 for it. Here's the back. I do not see a year anywhere. But what you're doing is setting them up like this. Here, I'll show you what they look like. They are pretty fun looking clowns. And then there's 3 of these balls. I don't know if that's how many are included. I don't know if you're supposed to throw just 3 and that's your turn. I don't know if there's any instructions out there besides what they say on the box, but this looks like a good easy game. Butch can easily roll those and see if he can knock things down. I'm not sure. There's so many games to play with him, but we'll see. And then this stands up on these purple bases like this, so it won't fit in the box. And then you hit them. It seemed kind of interesting. And for $4, you know, I have the problem. I can't pass that up. All right, how do I get this back in now? You go out there. You're landing on there. You're sitting on that. You're sitting on that. It's a game just to get it in the box again. All right, that is that one. Okay, and the next one is Razzle. I think Razle Dazzle. It's a Parker Brothers game. Now, it was $4. Now, that does not mean I paid for it. Could have been half off day or, you know, yellow stickers cheaper, white sticker, I don't know. But when I got this, I thought, oh, this looks fun. There are some basic instructions on the back. It's from no year again. Why did they do this to me? 1981. Now, I will admit, and I'm going to admit on camera, I have played this. Because when I got it, I thought, well, let me see what this game's about. So basically, I'll give you a basic rundown because I think it's a fun game. Everybody I played it with liked the game. So you start off by going to this, and to this, and then the game starts. And you have to come up with a 4-letter word as quick as possible. And then if you get the 4-letter word before your opponent, you slowly move that way. Then you have to do it again. And then if your opponent is not thinking straight and you don't think they know the word, you can say challenge, and then you flip this over, and then they have to come up with a word. If they don't, then it goes towards them again. And then once you get to the end, you get a point. Now it's either to 5 or to 10, if I remember correctly. Now I had printed the instructions, and this one's going to be fun. Now, this one I can for sure do with Butch because he's quick. He's quick-witted with those 4-letter words. That is called Razzle. And then the next one, I've been wanting this one. I've been looking on eBay for it. I just couldn't buy it. But it was $1. I have no idea if it's complete. This is what scares me. I rarely ever buy a game that's not complete anymore, but I was looking through my stuff, and so there's the 3 big base pieces. There's this wheel, the cheese wheel with the spinner and the center support. There's 3 little mice. Oh man, there's only 2. So I bought myself an incomplete game. And then there's the tub, a ladder, the boot and the branch. There's an elephant, the crocodile, and the giraffe, the monkey, the pole, the arm with this tree leaf, the trap basket, the Chase and Cheeky trap holder I got, 2 marbles, not in here. So this is a total disaster. So that's what happens when you spend $1. Now it could cost me another 20 to find the pieces. We shall see. So you won't see this one for quite a while until I gather all the resources for it. I'll double check my list, but it is missing pieces. So that's bad news. Not happy about that at all. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but it was too big of a game, too much to go through in the store or wherever I got it. That's that. Move on. Where's the Ostrich? Now, the fun thing about Where's the Ostrich is that I actually took some video in the thrift store finding this one. So I'm going to play that now, and then we'll come right back. Okay, I'm at a thrift store, and I'm looking at the games. Pretty sure I have all of these. I was thinking about this one, but I'm pretty sure I have Inner Circle. It looks interesting. The board lifts up. Don't know if it's complete. Let's see what else we got here. Where's the Ostrich? Now that looks interesting. That's my type of game. Where's the Ostrich? I wonder if I should check this one for parts. Oh, it's taped. They always tape them. Alright, let me see. Let me see if I can get the tape off and we'll check it out. Okay, there should be 24 ostriches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So this one is complete. Okay, so I'm not one who really takes video inside stores, but I thought, give you a little of that content. I was thinking about putting some of that on members only, but I want to share in both places. It was my first time videotaping in a store looking for a game. It was half off day. And it was complete. I looked in the store, and then the instructions are on the back. It's still partially taped, and then as you can tell in the video, I double checked. And I guess you're just matching colors, and you have to take your colors and maybe fill them up in the bottom here. So you put them all in the center, and you pull them out, and it's a memory game. That'll look cool. It's from Pressman, 1985. I like these obscure, weird games. Okay, that's enough of the games. Hope you enjoyed that little video. Let me show you the Easter stuff. Okay, this was new. Menards. Thought it was cool. This was really cool, the Paz Speckle Sprayer. So I got that. These I'm pretty sure I've shown in previous videos. It's the press and paint kit. Maybe not, $4. This for sure I've shown in a video. It was messed up. And then I have this easy roll-on colors. Now the years. This is from no year. Kmart. Well, that says a lot because Kmart's been gone for a long time, so it's got to be pretty old. That's that one. The Scooby kit's from 2003, so that is cool. This Dudley's Roll It. Oh, Dudley, there's another Kmart. $2.49 at the time. No year. It looks like a little roller. And then this Paz Neon kit, 50 cents. 2021, so it's not that old, but still looks like a cool kit. And then the Paz Easter egg coloring kit. This one is from 2002, so it is pretty old. Looks like a standard Paz kit, nothing fancy. And then we have the Bunny Hug. Now these were all taped together, like this. And that's why this is all ripped on the side. That's why there's all the residue there. Oh, look what just happened. Stuff's coming out. So one of these is in bad shape. It's this one. The Bunny Hug Egg Coloring Kit, 8 inches tall. So, it looks like an inflatable egg holder centerpiece. I think I can still do it even though it's leaking. 2004. Oh yeah, real bad. Okay, I can't wipe that yet. I gotta be careful. No liquid. This was a Super Color Tablets Pause Easter Egg Coloring Kit. And 9 cold water fishing tablets, 2 egg dippers, 8 egg holders. So it looks like a standard kit. And it's from 2000, so that's one of the oldest ones. 26 years old. So my dilemma. Oh, and this is at a thrift store. I think it's newer though. Sometimes you go in thrift stores and they get stuff that is newer. I don't see a year. Okay, regardless. You put the egg in there and it spins by pushing the little button on his ear. $1.99. I don't think it was half off, but well, there you go. All right, so what do I do? What do you want me to do for Easter? I've overwhelmed myself with egg decorate kits. Me, I would just do them all. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's quite a few videos on its own without trying to mix in all the candy. Now let me ask you this question. This is kind of my dilemma. Valentine's this year, I did a lot of candy. 1 video a day for 12 days, and I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to do that anymore, but I don't want to do too much candy. So should I just do a little bit of candy? I know what happens is I get stuck in the store. This just went all over my tabletop. And now it's all discolored. That is a bummer. It should come up. Look at that. One strange factoid is I have 4 or 5 different bottles of Windex around my studio. So I can always find a box. Oh, look at this mess. Oh man, this is horrible. This is going to take some time to clean this off. It went all the way up here now. I think it permanently stained this. That's a lot of liquid, but what a disaster. Alright, so what do? That's my dilemma. It's getting it. These are old paper towels, by the way. Yes, that's another thing. I save paper towels if they're still usable. That's better. Okay, let's refocus here, Dave. Refocus. It's in these little grooves here. Ooh, that sound. Hopefully it's not driving you crazy. Okay, I had to get that out of there. It was really bothering me. Alright, so you got to see a first ever in the store video with me. And I would have to work on my camera angles better and everything, and if there's people around and all that. Besides 4 or 5 Windexes, there's probably at least, I can count right in front of me, 1, 2, or by me, 3 garbage cans, 4, 5, 6 garbage cans. So no matter where I'm at, I can just throw it in the garbage. Alright, so where are we at? What do you think? Now normally I would do an Easter egg kit, keep the eggs, and then do another Easter egg kit. Careful. Keep the eggs. And by the end of 7 videos, I'd have 7 sets of decorated eggs. Now sometimes I use those plastic eggs, so I'm not wasting eggs. What do you think? What do you think? Let me know how I should proceed. I think what happened was I bought 2 or 3 sets and didn't use them last year, so that's why I'm backlogged on these vintage sets. And there you go. You decide. You tell me. Less candy and just these sets with a little bit of candy, or the same amount of candy. Start earlier and start doing these sets, because I don't know, I just like doing the vintage ones, so we see what they were way back when, especially going 26 years, right? What was in the kit? How did it work? I mean, this is from Value City, $1.99. Oh, I shouldn't have picked that one up. All right, enough babbling. Thanks for watching. Later.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.